This past weekend saw some amazing players and some amazing teams, and then we saw some that just failed to turn up. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is one of them. Welcome to our tops and flops this week, guys. I am Okon. I have Kelechi with me. Let's do this, guys. So let's start with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Kelechi. This man failed to turn up in the first half, missed the second half penalty, and appeared to have elbowed Tyrone Mings in that particular fixture against Bournemouth.
For Zlatan, it was more about the fight than the game itself. His leadership. He was, in fact, one of our goal scorers for our teams and disappointed heavily.
Yeah.
Had a chance to redeem himself via that penalty and somehow missed it. I think for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, he deserved to be the top of the tops this weekend.
Well, like the top of the flops.
Tops of the tops of flops. Okay.
All right, guys, let's leave that aside. Zlatan had a horrid weekend, but then one man who was also in the hot burner was Arsene Wenger, Kelechi. Arsene Wenger's Arsenal was beaten at Liverpool, and that's because somehow he failed to introduce his top scorer and maybe arguably the best player at Arsenal.
For someone like Arsene Wenger, when you do such, when you make such decisions, if it goes right, you're called a genius. If it goes wrong, you take the sticks. He's taking the sticks this morning because everyone expected to see Alexis Sanchez start. And also the fact that it was when Sanchez came in the second half, Arsenal got their first shot on target. Welbeck and Giroud up front for Arsenal against the Liverpool side. So Wenger takes the sticks for this one.
Arsenal actually failed to have a shot on target in the first half until Alexis Sanchez was introduced just at the start of the second half, Kelechi. And then let's talk about our final flop, and that's Kevin Friend. Now, Kevin Friend was the referee in charge of the fixture between Manchester United and Bournemouth, and he missed several calls. Now, he missed Tyrone Mings' stamp on Zlatan. He actually missed Zlatan's elbow on Tyrone Mings, and then he missed several other incidents in that particular fixture. It's one game Friend would actually love to forget.
I don't think so. I think we are the one missing the point here. He's called Kevin Friend.
Yeah.
That was a friendly challenge to him. Everything that happened in that game was a friendly affair between these two guys. It was a love made to last between Zlatan and Mings. And I think Friend saw it as a friendly one. I don't know how these referees work, but I think it's time that the English FA thinks of maybe getting some robots to come in and officiate for them.
Well, let's see how that one goes. But let's leave our flops, guys, and let's cross over to our tops. 3 of them, and let's start off with Andrea Belotti, Kelechi. Hat-trick for his team against Palermo yesterday. And, of course, he's one of the top of the tops.
Just because he had to do it in 7 minutes. It was looking very poor for Torino, and just in 7 minutes, the Belotti in him, the reason why he's one of the most sought-after strikers right now in Europe, showed up. He had 7 minutes to make it count. 3-1 it ended in favor of Torino, and it was all about Belotti.
And Borussia Dortmund, our other top, Kelechi, they scored 6 goals in their victory against Bayer Leverkusen. Now, that result led Bayer Leverkusen to sacking their manager.
A very top performance for Borussia Dortmund. I think they were the highest scorers this weekend alongside Inter Milan. But the way they showed themselves, especially the fact that Leipzig, who was on top of them in second position, had just dropped points the day before. They had to go out there, show a performance, and also give their fans something. They have a very, very interesting tie against Benfica in the Champions League, and they did it in an emphatic way. 6-2 in that victory. Aubameyang getting 2 goals to make him now the top scorer in the Bundesliga.
So, Kelechi, our final top, Lionel Messi, the former Wolf of the Year, actually led his team to victory, and he scored twice as Barcelona beat Celta Vigo.
Barcelona had to show and put faith in the hearts of all the Catalonia Giants team.
And then maybe also scare PSG fans.
Exactly, with PSG struggling against Nancy, just 1 goal, Edison Cavani penalty. Barcelona had to react to something. They had to show belief for that tie in the Champions League. And I think the leadership of Lionel Messi, but Neymar himself got a wonderful goal. Messi also involved in creating some chances also. It was awesome from Messi. Interestingly, Atoboro should have made this, but I think Messi's performance on the night against the Celta Vigo side has also been awesome. They had to pay them back for that earlier 4-3 loss at the start of the season.
All right, guys, so those are our tops and flops, guys. Have yourselves a splendid weekend, but before we leave, invite your friends to also subscribe to Tregon TV and join in on the phone. Have a splendid week ahead.